So I'm making another video because I got all kinds of amazing questions of topics I should talk about. It's hard to pick which one to start with first, but you guys should check out my view. Hold on. You see this? So beautiful. So I thought I'd talk about how I manage my lifestyle with being a mom and like doing normal day-to-day stuff. And by lifestyle, I really mean like practicing my yoga and making time for myself, whether it's like a bath ritual or time to paint by myself or something, because there's always a way. I know, like, sometimes your kids have to be involved and that's okay. But I find that like when I get time to do the things that I really enjoy, that I'm passionate about besides motherhood, it really fills up my cup to where I'm like, I feel better overall. But I don't know, it's like you learn as you go. Like, I never knew how to balance anything really when I only had one kid. I was like a mess. I was very anxious all the time, and I think it was just adjusting to being a parent. And I feel like the more kids you have, you just get into a rhythm and you just do what works for you, and you don't I don't know how to explain it. It's just so much. It's like been such a process of evolution for me. She's being so good. But I don't know, like, I feel like having the right space really helps. So even if you live in a small apartment, I feel like there's ways you can make spaces for you to practice things that are meaningful, like having a little altar space where you can like do your painting if that's what you want to do, your craft, or knitting, or something with your hands, where you're creating something. I feel like is really helpful to the psyche and to the mind, because I feel like everybody, their mind just goes and goes and goes. And like when you sit down to do something tactile with your hands that you feel, it's like a way for you to process your thoughts like in a expressive way, to where you're like working through it. And like when you paint a picture, and even if it's not good, you just do it because you get in a flow and you just want to like express. And that just the very act of expressing and doing that kind of thing, just because you enjoy doing it, is very healing, because you make it and you like look at what you've made and you're like, wow, like all that's out on canvas. And it's just, I don't know, it's like powerful to me personally. Art is like my life, it's everything. But I feel like you really just need to find something you're really passionate about, whether it's like biking, running, doing art, golfing. I mean, something, that you can do and find balance and harmony in. And I feel like when you're a mom, there's this pressure to like, live for your kids, which we all do. But you also matter. Like your desires and your purpose and your like just who you are as a person matters too. And I feel like moms get this pressure and they just feel like they can't do anything for themselves because they're being selfish. And that's just, I feel like it's a pressure from society that we undertake on ourselves when we don't have to. There's no doubt that there's a lot of pressure on moms these days about what they feed their kids and everything, but I feel like it's a choice whether you absorb that kind of like tension or not. You know what I mean? And it's all a matter of mindset, how you direct your mind. And I don't know if this is even making sense, honestly, but I just feel like the more you choose your thoughts and choose what you're doing and like put yourself into some sort of activity that's like soul gratifying, like yoga or running or the things I've mentioned, it's really just, you just find a way for it to work into your lifestyle because you just enjoy it, and getting your kids involved in art is just an amazing thing. I'm like focusing on art because it's just what I do the most, but you could really extend it to anything, you know, like getting outdoors and that kind of stuff. But I don't know, getting them involved is like the hugest thing, because you can't, like for me, I can't just like sit down and paint by myself most of the time, which, you know, is okay. But that's why you get them involved and you do stuff like set them up their own little space to do art in, like with a cute little table and like a thing on the floor, and just make it cute and fun, you know. And then they get their time to be creative and occupied while you get your time to be creative and occupied, and you're doing it together, so it's that much more meaningful. And of course there's gonna be frustration, you know, it's gonna get frustrating, and sometimes you're just gonna want to like throw your hands up and be like, okay, this was a terrible idea. I've had those days, and that's okay. It's like a continuous learning process. Because I feel like we have to allow ourselves to be angry. We have to allow our emotions. We don't want to live in those emotions and like inflict pain on other people because we're feeling angry or whatever. But it's okay to be angry and let it out. It's when you hold on to that anger and you don't express it and you just like, you know, hold on to it. That's what's the poison. That, you know, that's not gonna create harmony for you at all. So
Mommy, I think I broke your necklace.
oh, it's okay. I can fix it, I'm sure. Oh no, you didn't break it. But I guess when you find something you really love to do, you just make it work, you know? Like there's no excuses. I mean, we can create excuses all day for everything why we can't do certain things. It's all a mindset, you know? I feel like every time I look at this camera, I look like a poof ball head. Oh my god. You guys, anyways, okay. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video here. And I will take on another subject next time, because I want to get them out of this car. They've been really good. So, Benji's still sleeping, but it's so beautiful. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's probably all over the place. I'm sorry about that. I just kind of have to like do this kind of last minute sometimes, but I really enjoy it, and I thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I really appreciate your comments. They're just so, some of them are so beautiful. It's just like I'm so honored to connect with people that are of such a beautiful soul, you know. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this and tune in for my next one. I'm sure I'll post another one soon. So I really enjoy this. So, alright, bye.